Straight ahead is the ADDC's general ward. Waku-san's room is on the 4th floor.
And Makoto had such a good like ending in Kiwami 2.
Yeah.
That was so nice. That made me cry.
You see, people are saying that we might see her in like Dragon 8.
That makes sense, because if it's the end of Kiryu's story in 8, then it should probably be the end of Majima's as well, right? That's that's gonna have to happen.
Well, people are saying it because she went to America, remember? So they're saying that they might see her because Hawaii. But...
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
This was the room assigned to Waku-san.
Oh, we're gonna see Cop Lady again, right?
What's down there?
From 2.
Yes, Cop Lady. We're definitely
where they
seeing.
develop all our new drugs.
We're seeing a lot of the old heads who have not aged to date.
Yeah. Well.
You can't get in without a gold key card. Though.
You know.
Not even I have one.
I think Asian people generally tend to age really gracefully.
Yeah, but there's a difference between aging gracefully and then not aging at all. Because like you compare Date's Kiwami 1 model to his model in Lad 7, Lad 8, and you're like, that is
you're right. That's true.
Compared to Kiryu, who's sitting right next to him, you're like, this man is clearly aged.
Yeah.
Before he died, Waku-san spent most of his time in here.
And when was he admitted?
2 years ago, with Alzheimer's.
Okay.
Some kind of dementia, right?
Alzheimer's.
Yeah, she said Alzheimer's shit. Do you know what? Okay.
In fact, it's the cause of the most 70% of all dementia cases.
I will say that
same kind of...
in Japan, mental health and stuff is not as well known, obviously, but like because Alzheimer's is a very like Euro word. It is not like dementia has a word in Japanese. Alzheimer's is not.
Missing from his room.
So it all just kind of gets labeled under dementia.
That's right.
So he was murdered here, then carried out.
I can't say for sure, but it's likely.
What is this LA Noir ass music they're playing here?
It's your investigation music. It's what they do.
Is it? It's always this? Have I just noticed how LA Noir it is?
Yeah.
The window's sealed shut. There's no way Waku-san could have escaped through here.
Even here?
Every investigation scene.
Even in the past? I see you.
Suspicious.
How'd you hear it from up here?
Great question. Sounds like it's in the room.
All the rooms have windows like this, right?
If I remember right, I'm not telling you to do it. I'm
well,
just
we
saying.
only have so many employees.
I don't know if they got rid of it, but I think there was a trophy
busy,
to ogle the poor nurse.
I see. I wonder.
Let me double check. I might be wrong, but
you got all you need from here, yeah?
I think we might have missed it anyway.
So.
Oh no,
we don't want it.
Suspicious.
Suspicious.
Suspicious. Okay. There's not a... It's not a trophy.
I thought there was. Let me scroll through the trophy list.
I got points for it.
You can definitely see what's going on from out here.
Oh, I think that's what it is. Is in order to get all the points, you need to stare at the nurse's chest.
Great.
I guess so. Care to join me, Terasawa-san? What do you got to lose?
Bro.
Shut up, Jindani.
Bro, I need you to... Oh, I was going to say I need you to die. I'm like, oh, wait. Hold... That's fine.
It was a joke.
So from this vantage point, you can't make out the person's face.
Right. Which...
There's no way to see what they look like
was this the colossal waste of time I knew it'd be?
Nope. I got something I'd only get from being here.
Does it matter? It's been days. Case is practically closed. Shinpei Okubo is guilty as hell.
Well, according to him, he's not.
Of course, that's what he says. Consider the facts.
Hey, dude, have you thought maybe the reason that you're a bad lawyer and people like Igami more is that he actually puts effort into defending his clients?
Yeah, he listens to his clients and actually tries. Okay, sure. let's go over this.
Over what we know so far.
Whatever you want.
That seems important.
All right, here we go.
Especially as a refresher for me after not playing this game for a month.
Staying in this room. Koichi Waku.
Okay.
Male.
Koichi Waku.
Age 66. At 8:30 a.m.
Koichi
on the morning
Wako.
of the crime.
That man is about 6 years older than Kiryu is in Lab Set.
Shut the fuck up. No way.
That is not a joke.
Assumed he was wandering around the hospital.
No, he's 6 years older than Majima.
Unable to track him down.
God damn.
Hospital staff filed a missing persons report.
Right.
You know what a dementia patient's like, though.
Cigarettes make you live longer.
Oh yeah, totally.
Unless you Kiryu.
The only conclusion
They you age gracefully, but you die at like 60.
They mummify your insides.
Yeah.
After inspecting all the cars that came in and out of the center, they were left with one.
Yeah, so the body was
suspect.
found later in another
Laundryman
spot, if I
by the name
remember
of
right.
Shinpei Okubo.
Yeah.
It didn't take much prodding for Okubo to confess burying Waku's
He
body
confessed.
in the
Yeah.
mountains. And lo and behold, 3
I'm sure the
months
police
after
had
Waku
that had nothing to do
the
with that.
cops
Yeah.
found him rotting away right where Okubo
But-
said it'd be. Cause of death was most likely suffocation, but they still don't know.
The
for
fact that he
sure.
confessed to where the body is and then they found it there
Any objections
is
to this so far, Yagami-sensei?
weird. It's
Actually,
like,
yeah.
unless the cops had found it already.
And what's that?
Okubo-kun insists he didn't kill anyone. All he admits to
That's
is
the
dumping
thing.
body.
Right. But that's still a crime.
Yeah, it's still a crime, but it's not murder. That's what he's on trial for.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. But come on, Yagami. Guy's got a history of assault.
Assault
It's
is not
on-
murder.
Roughed up his girlfriend. Accidentally broke her finger.
Right, but that was over 6 years ago. He was
And
just a
that's not
kid,
murder.
Got drunk, made a huge mistake.
Yeah,
And what?
like it was a
It's
bad
okay
thing
for
to
a
do.
kid
No, dude, that's not what we're saying!
But that's not what he's on trial for.
Thank you, Yagami!
Yeah.
I don't condone what he did. But legally, committing one crime doesn't
Yeah!
mean the
Oh,
guilty of another.
I like Yagami. What a good boy.
Fine.
He's a
But what
good
about
lawyer.
Okubo's shaky alibi? He said he left the center at 10 a.m. after grabbing the sheets from the general ward. Claimed Waku-san's corpse somehow got loaded into his truck.
That's the hardest thing. Is how do you accidentally put a corpse in the truck?
Didn't
If
notice.
anyone should, it's his lawyers.
We're meeting with Okubo after
Yeah,
this,
that's the
right?
thing. It's like
He should just be
I think you can
honest with
give guff
Tell
to
him the case
Yagami
is
for a
unwinnable.
couple reasons.
Yeah.
Like he's weird. I think his morality's a
Down
little
here?
skewed just because of
Yep.
the nature of these games.
Can
Of
you
like,
show us the garage
yeah, he is
next?
super
The one
lawful
where
good,
Okubo-kun parked his
unless he has to
truck.
break into a
Service
place and
entrance,
punch
I
a
think it
bunch of
was.
dudes.
The only
Yeah.
other place we'll need to see today.
It is an interesting character to have, you know,
We'll need to take
after
an elevator
what,
down
like,
there. Follow me.
6, 7 Yakuza games where you're literally playing as criminals.
Yeah,
And
like-
people who can't go to the police and go through like proper legal channels for stuff.
yeah, and that's the thing is I think people will call Yagami a hypocrite, and I don't think that's right. I think what it is he believes that you should follow the law as much as you can, but there are times when you can't follow the law.
Yeah, I mean, Yagami believes in justice, and sometimes the law doesn't dole out justice.
Yeah, I will say they get a bit more in that into the next game, but the idea of the justice system might not be perfect, but there's nothing that's perfect.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's made by humans, and so it's never going to be perfect, but that doesn't mean we should stop working towards it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's very Ace Attorney also. This series, like, while they are wildly different in tone and execution, they are very Ace Attorney coded, I will say.
Hey, Yagami.
Yeah.
Especially
You're never gonna
Apollo
last if you
Justice
keep taking
specifically,
cases
because
like
that's like
this.
Phoenix. Like
Criminals
Phoenix's
face
arc
constant
in
test of your
Apollo
conviction.
Justice is Yagami's
The sense of
arc
justice.
here.
They don't even pay that well.
I would say
Careful who you say that.
Yagami's arc here is closer to
Look,
Phoenix in
just
like
chill out, okay?
end of
take it
game
from me.
2, game
I've
3.
been around the block way.
Yeah, but like,
like,
in Apollo Justice, he's
learning to-
literally not a lawyer anymore.
Yes, but I think that's just the surface level. And I think in this game, really what it is learning to believe in his client again. And
Yeah.
like,
Regular old
Oh
garage.
yeah,
believe in
and
justice.
yeah, I see what you're saying. End of 2, start of yeah, I see exactly what
Yeah.
you're referring
You'd make it
to.
out with no problem if you put a body into your truck down here. It's quiet.
It is.
Thank you for your
Hey,
input.
Yagami, check this out. These are the
I'm
card
here
tables
too.
to collect sheets and linens. Day of the crime, Okubo was all over the hospital with one of these things.
It's kind of hard to not notice that you put a body in one of those.
Sneak a body in there and cart it right out.
Maybe
Bodies
so.
are heavy compared to sheets.
Bodies are heavy and also
was
long,
Okubo
and that
parked
thing
on
doesn't look
days
long.
Oh.
Like, yes, it's a 66-year-old dementia patient. He's probably 5 foot max and 100 pounds wet, but
Yeah, because you do kind of waste away a lot in situations like this. But he's ooh. Let's have a little walk.
kick the car, kick the car, kick the car.
Yeah!
Also, yeah!
Fuck your car!
Also, Cookie, it's the dark age of the law, not the dark side of the law.
I'm just gonna go home. Oh.
Yeah. Bye.
The AT field is stopping me.
Yeah. Get punched through to go home.
Yeah. Oh, why are we referencing Detroit Become Human? That's like the one cool thing in Detroit Become Human.
There's that, and then what was it? There was like a weird hack thing that happens where like I really like the idea of like androids becoming zombies because of weird stuff.
Yeah, the like horror mansion with the guy who experiments on the androids is like kind of cool, but it's also really stupid. Like, why are they zombies? Why are they monsters? Why does the game call them monsters when we've already discussed the fact that they're people? And they're, they're the victims.
You know what game does it better that is also made by the studio?
What?
Binary Domain.
Wait. Did...
RGG has made almost the same game forever.
Did we?
The two exceptions are RPGs and Binary Domain.
Did we already discuss the fact that they made Binary Domain and then I forgot about it and then you just told me again and I was just as blown away by that as I was the first time?
Yes.
Okay. that's precisely what happened.
It is very interesting to think that my first RGG game was Binary Domain.
That's fucked up. What a weird path you've been on.
The truck was parked
here,
with the back facing the elevator.
It's my Nindo.
Here's a recreation.
I play weird shooters that people forget about.
I didn't play Binary Domain, but I watched the Super Best Friends
evidence
video.
from the victim was found in the flatbed
Yeah.
of the truck. That's proof enough.
That's the one with
that
Big
body
Bo,
was
right?
there. And when they
Yeah, it's Big Bo.
Yeah.
He flat out admitted it.
That's the thing. It doesn't mean he's guilty of murder.
No.
Johnny.
Yeah.
When was Waku-san last seen?
Just before 8 a.m. on the day of the crime.
Okay.
Yeah, 7:50 to be precise. An ADDC scientist will be testifying to that. He claims he saw him nice and cozy in his bed.
Bro, are you a prosecutor? Like, what's going
Can you
on?
talk to this witness?
I tried to get an
You're a
attorney, but
defense
they shut me
attorney, my
down.
man.
Said they don't want us interfering with their research anymore.
They're not willing to make an exception this once?
This isn't an issue you want to push, Yagami. Worst case scenario, you get charged with witness intimidation.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, the victim was last seen at 7:50.
That's right.
That's the thing,
Breakfast
Charles.
is
The
at
only
8
issue is
o'clock,
that
so
the
patients
game,
who can walk on their
like the
own,
PS3
gather
was not
with it.
powerful enough for that game.
But on
That was
day
the
of
only
his
issue with it.
disappearance,
Yeah.
8:30 came and went with no sign of Waku-san.
Also, the
You thought you'd
soft
find
racism
quick.
and misogyny.
Oh.
That was
Didn't
most games.
exactly turn out that
Waku
way.
missed breakfast.
Right.
Got that, Yagami? Here.
Lila,
Let's
he
go
missed
over some more
breakfast.
You didn't get his num-num.
Oh, that's so sad. Even Yagami is like resentful of this
All
guy.
we know is Waku was taken out of
Waku
his room
was taken
sometime
out of his
between
room.
7:50 when he was last seen and 8:30 when everyone noticed he was gone.
So a 40-minute window.
During that 40-minute span, somebody suffocated Waku and stuffed him into the laundry bin.
This has gotta have
Nobody
something to do
suspected
with the
there was a
drug.
body in the cart. And the only
I mean, it's in the
clear
same
culprit
building
was
that the drug is
Okubo,
being made.
Yeah.
the man in charge of the laundry.
Like, and the hallway
further back
to
this up,
where it was being developed is like
DNA
right
evidence from Waku
across
was found in
from
Okubo's
Waku's
truck.
room.
And when the police
But it is
questioned
locked by a
Okubo,
key card that Okubo would
he
not have
confessed
access
Because
to
he's only a
burying the
laundryman.
body in the mountains of Okutama.
But
3 months after the crime,
it's
Waku's corpse
a
was finally
dementia medicine, so Waku could have been having it.
with me? This
Right.
thing's airtight, Yagami. I know you're getting into
Oh, yeah.
this, but come on. Just give it up already.
I mean, that's the thing. If you look at the
Not a
facts of the
chance.
case,
Even though
there was a
Okubo says he's
40-minute
innocent,
window
I
where this
promised him
guy
we'd do everything we
disappeared
could.
and was not found until 3 months
Not
later
my problem.
I'm
after he was
Shouldn't
dead.
make promises you can't keep.
kind of already forming a
Fine, I'll do
theory.
it alone. You don't have to be involved.
Oh?
Even if I'm not.
So they said that
The loss will hurt
that
Gambus's
89 hadn't been
reputation.
tested on
I'm sorry, but our client says he's
people yet,
innocent.
just on
I can't back
mice.
down from this.
But I'm thinking, like, well, you have the dementia
Fine.
ward just down
I'll
the
be in
hall
the
from
lobby.
where they're developing this dementia medicine. And they could have been testing... 'cause, like, the dementia patients aren't gonna know, right?
If you like, I could take you to see Waku-san's
Generally
room
speaking, I don't want to make, you
You don't
know,
No, I mean-
generalizations about people with dementia, but if you're literally in the hospital...
That's the thing, is if you are hospitalized with dementia, that is a level of care that you need. That would imply that, like, daily living is difficult.
Yeah, so like they could have been testing this drug on the patients here, or maybe specifically on Waku, and then Waku being around suddenly became inconvenient because they were about to get funding from the minister, right? So then they had to get rid of Waku, and either somebody gave Okubo a lot of money to do it, or they pinned Okubo for the murder.
But why would they do that if the funding was coming in? Then if
That's
Waku was a
true.
success story,
But maybe
then, like-
he wasn't. And that would
well,
look
if it
bad.
wasn't a success story, then they just hide the fact that they were giving him the medicine. He should be fine.
Yeah. That's true. Maybe he was getting better and he was, like, aware of what they were doing. So he could have told somebody. Because they shouldn't have been doing that. Because they weren't clear for human trial. And
If you were getting your dementia treated and it was actually getting better, would you rat on the people who saved your life?
no. But that's still a loose end. And then that doesn't really explain how the Yakuza is involved. Because... no, we don't know that the Yakuza is involved. we just know that
Yeah, this
we
is-
just know that Shintani called the ADDC before he got murdered.
Yeah, which, I mean, could be literally anything. It could be he was just calling them as, you know, saying hi to Kita or whatever. Or trying to hit on Terasawa again.
Yeah.
Are you finished?
No.
Not yet.
The game told me to talk to her.
Waku-san was here until the morning of the incident. Then he just up and disappeared.
Or maybe they were testing on him and show signs of side effects they wanted to hide. That... I mean, yeah. That could be. Or I'm thinking, like, Okubo was exposed to it somehow, and, like, it had some kind of effect on him that was
The window
unexpected.
sealed shut.
That could
There's no
also
way
be a
Waku-san
thing.
could have escaped through here.
Yeah, it could be something that, like, you know, they did talk about it. It is a shitty thing to think, but, like, he does have a history of violence. It could be something that, like, something in the drug, whether he got accidentally exposed to, increased those feelings in him or something. Who
Yeah,
knows?
which could then maybe have been induced again after he got clear of that murder. So then he killed his girlfriend.
But the issue is Okubo says he didn't kill him, but did hide the body. So why would he admit to hiding the body but not killing him?
Maybe he remembers one but not the other. If he was under the effect of some drug.
That'd be interesting, but the issue is, you know, the span of time from him hiding the body and
It's
when the
very,
murder would have taken place,
very short.
it's
It's 40
the
minutes.
fact that he would remember one but not the other would be
Yeah.
that'd be a very lucky
Um,
scenario.
Are you
Yeah,
finished?
that's right.
Yeah, I've seen what I need. Anything else you can share?
What else can you tell me?
Yeah, do you have any more information that can help me solidified my theory a little bit.
How long?
Yeah, I
will
saw
Okubo-san's sentence be?
Freddy Krueger in here earlier. I don't know if that might.
Oh yeah, that would do it.
That is.
Probably 10 years.
What's he doing
maybe
here? Not the
more. It's hard to say
pediatric
for
ward.
sure.
And
Yeah.
what if he confesses? Would they shorten his sentence?
Well, at the very least, it'd make a better impression than insisting he didn't do
Okay,
it.
but I know you said
But
10
you're
years is
still
like a
going to push
joke
an
to
innocent plea?
Yakuza 1, but
Even though
here you got
Okubo-san
10
is
years
the one
because he
who'll
pleaded
suffer for
guilty.
it?
Yeah,
If he's really
that's
not
true.
guilty, he won't have to. I'll win. But to be
Yeah.
frank,
Yeah.
this is my first criminal case.
Okay, don't say that.
Yeah, that's the.
Civil
Doesn't
cases
inspire
have been mixed bag for me,
confidence.
too.
Civil cases have also not been great for me.
Is that so?
I'm a bad lawyer, but I'm gonna save your. I'm gonna save Okubo.
Is this the girlfriend?
Guess it's a good thing that I'm not so smart then, because I honestly believe I can win. Terasawa-san, were you close to Okubo?
Okay, here we go.
I spoke to him pretty often, yes.
Oh,
I would see
okay.
him around the ward all the time.
And what did you think of him? Did he seem like the kind of guy who'd do something like this?
I'm sorry. The director told us not to say too much.
Okay.
Wait. If you know anything that can help, just get in touch, okay? I'll do whatever it takes to set Okubo-kun free. But I can't do it alone. Just give it some thought, Terasawa.
Just be a whistleblower. That's fine. You'll keep your job.
It's fine.
They won't know.
Tell me how they make the drug.
Tell me how to make your drugs.
Just now, we went to the ADDC. Thought I should have a look at things with my own eyes.
Where's Maya?
And how did it go?
We need a psychic child, Shintani.
There's no chance.
No,
you
Maya's
walk.
just always in these
Practically lost
places.
cause.
Hey,
That too.
Yagami-sensei, is that what you think?
Shintani, you're a terrible lawyer.
Yeah, he should have been a prosecutor. I'm telling you.
The end.
You know what probably was? He tried to become a prosecutor, but he wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
So he got into Genda.
100%.
It's just like I told you. Whoever did it is framing me.
Who is your voice, sir?
I can look it up.
Yuri Lowenthal.
It might be. Shinpei Okubo.
On the day of the crime.
Yep, Yuri
you and the
Lowenthal.
general
Yeah,
were
I thought just the one line
starting at
I
8
heard. I was like, that's Yuri
we went around each
Lowenthal.
room and gathered the linens.
Okay, so at 8 a.m., that's when he
Yes.
started gathering lemons.
Nobody would dispute that.
And after that, you covered Wakusan's nose and mouth, suffocated
Shitani,
him,
shut
and then
up.
carted him out in the laundry.
Bro,
That's not true. Wakusan wasn't there when I went into his room.
I just love
I
how
didn't see it all that
recognizable
day.
Yuri
You have to
Lowenthal
believe
just
me.
always
I
is.
do.
Yeah. It's Spider-Man. He's
So when
guilty
you
of
went out to
murder.
leave the scene at 10 a.m. after
Yeah,
gathering the
Spider.
linens,
Oh my
you
god,
realized
Shintani
that
is J.
the
Jonah
body was
Jameson in this situation.
Yes,
Oh!
that's what happened.
Then, after
not
debating
cool
whether or
enough,
not to
actually.
report the body, you chose to
No.
hide it in the mountains.
He wouldn't demand feet
He's
pics
at
of
least-
Spider-Man.
Like, J. Jonah Jameson's at least, like, well, less so in the PS4 games, but he's, like, a good journalist. He
Yeah.
just has a vendetta against Spider-Man.
He's literally Alex Jones in the PS4 games.
Yeah,
Not a
which, like,
criminal assault
one part of
on
me
my
I
life.
love and one part of me I hate. It's
Yeah.
like, I like Jonah as, like, antagonistic against Spider-Man, but, like, generally a good guy who, like, will
Bad
protect
blood.
his staff. And,
What are you talking
Yeah.
3 days before.
like, if I remember right, the few times Jonah finds out that Peter's Spider-Man,
Wait.
he's generally like, oh, I get
They
it
told me
now.
all about
Wait,
it.
what the
Since-
fuck?
When did you even ask?
Yeah.
While you were busy chatting up Terasawa-chan.
Okay, you have no place to talk.
You have no place to call her Terasawa-chan.
Well, Okubo-kun, did you take his wallet or...
The issue is,
They call it delusion of theft.
What?
yeah, it's a thing
It's a
with
symptom of
dementia
dementia.
patients where
You think
Oh.
you then blame the first person you see.
they'll lose something, and then rather than admitting that they lost something, they will blame somebody else for
Accuses you
stealing.
of
I
theft for
see.
No reason? Must have been a shock. So when Waku-san tried to hit you, you just about hit him back.
But I didn't hit him.
No, you murdered him.
I
Bro,
wasn't
what are you
killing him or
doing?
Something like that.
I wish I could believe you, pal. Come on, Okubo-kun. You got a record of violence.
It wasn't me. I swear.
Yeah, the only thing I
Somebody
could
set
think
me
of
up.
Shintani's plan here is trying to get him to plead guilty.
Whoever did
Because
this
he thinks
is
there's no way to
laughing at
convince
all of us right now.
Calm down.
Yagami-sensei. Do you believe?
Which, like, if you're trying to do that,
I do.
like, there are better ways to do that other than just
Antagonizing your client? Yeah.
Come along.
Yeah, you're right, sir.
Fine.
Tell Shintani to go fuck himself.
Yagami-sensei can cuddle up all you want.
That's the thing, Shintani. Why do you care?
Just-
The guy's not going to, like, say he's guilty. So that means it's either going to be a loss and you're not going to get it. That's what you think.
Girl.
You think you're going to have a loss
Sounded
on your
like she was
record,
worried
idiot.
about you. Bet you'd have a chance with her once you get out of here.
Oh, this is so much worse than I thought it was.
That is why Yagami feels so guilty.
He
about
set them up.
He got them free. He set them up.
And then
now she's dead. He's in jail. Because
oh
of this.
my god.
I love Yagami as a character because of that.
That's
It is,
really
like,
good.
It's not just that he publicly messed up in such a way. It is he feels personally responsible for Terusawa's death.
Yeah, I understand that completely.
So Shintani just left you hanging, huh? He's got to learn some damn patience.
You're right.
Maybe so.
Or maybe stop
But
being
this
a
is my
lawyer.
case now. I can handle it myself.
And then, like, you saw later,
Okay.
he's like bitching about it, about like how nobody's giving him cases and stuff.
Yeah, I
'cause they
wonder
want
why.
Yagami.
I wonder why, dipshit. Because you're bad at your job.
Have you seen Mafia lately?
Where's this coming from?
She's just not.
The
that great.
prosecutor lady.
I
Oh,
suggest you be more
yeah.
assertive.
Oh,
oh.
Okay.
wow, these two are gay.
You mean that friend of yours?
Why did you see how Yagami shook there?
Shintani all riled
Yeah.
up. Said he'd have been nicer to you if he knew you had friends who looked like her. Jackass.
Oh my god.
Nothing's official yet, guys.
How have you not
Regardless,
fired this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I understand you have two lawyers and
That
one of them
works
is
more than
a
you think.
rookie, but like, come on.
I love
Terry's
how
great.
they just made they just kind of made the model shake back and forth when they laugh.
Yeah. Terry and Mufuyu
Oh.
are absolutely gay.
I thought I was leaving.
Where'd she go?
Am I not leaving?
Now you gotta talk around.
Mafia-kun's a prosecutor, right? Isn't it kind of taboo for her to date a defense attorney?
Well, I didn't
not
stop
do this.
Phoenix and Edgeworth.
Either way,
Maybe
guess
do it.
Yokobo pays attention first.
Like, that
When
one's
you
even
get us,
worse because he's
yeah.
head prosecutor.
Yeah,
Like,
it's so much worse.
What is your plan here? This isn't going to be an easy win.
Well, I'm working on that. There's one piece of evidence that still bothers me.
Yeah.
Shintani's underwear.
And
What were they
what's
doing at the
that?
scene of the crime?
Huh. What should I focus on if I want to prove Okubo innocent? Okay. I mean, the new evidence that we probably got is... Well, that doesn't seem helpful.
So if we remember right, what Okubo said was that he was not in the room when he went to get the sheets. But people saw somebody lying in the bed.
Yeah. So probably that, then. So somebody saw somebody laying in the bed, assumed it was Waku. But Waku wasn't there when Okubo went in. So I guess that's it.
Reveal the evidence.
Take a look at this. It's the
Take a look at
hospital
this.
room the victim was staying in.
No, take a look at
This
this
is the
man's
last
balls.
place Waku-san was seen before he disappeared.
Look at this
At
photograph.
the time, the witness would have seen Waku-san from this angle through the window in the door. But the
Right.
cabinet here would have been blocking his face.
Uh-huh.
In other words, there's room to argue that the witness never actually saw Waku-san to begin with. It might have just looked like there was somebody in there, Or maybe the killer set it up to look that way.
He might have gotten Ferris
How
Bueller.
would that impact
Yeah.
the trial?
Well, the premise that the victim was still alive at 8 o'clock would no longer be on the table.
That's true.
Meaning, the crime could have occurred during a much wider time range. With that in mind, we could claim there's no proof.
It's always
that
sad
the
when you
victim
can look at
walked
somebody's
out of the
face and
room.
tell they've had a stroke.
Right.
Yeah.
Not bad.
What the hell's your problem?
Was that Shintani?
I think so.
Get back here!
What the fuck?
That bastard. Oh, was eavesdropping on you.
Well,
hell?
die then.
I tried to stop him, but he pulled a stun gun on me.
Karma.
Man, it's almost like there's some kind of jump out the window, jump out the window, jump out the window, jump out the window. Yeah! We gotta do a chase!
You have to catch Manfred von Karma, Luka.
I got it! He's gonna destroy evidence! This is...
He's amputating his arm right now!
This is definitely a woman.
What are you talking about? I don't... What do you mean?
This is 100% a woman.
Hold up.
It's Sari.
Oh, wait, no, she was in the room with us!
Nah, it's definitely Sari.
Shit. I hate these ones.
Get Missile.
Yeah, Missile can chase her down.
You won't get away.
Man,
Imagine you're running from the cops and they send a Pomeranian to you.
that Pomeranian will fuck you up.
He will.
Though, like, those dogs can be really mean.
Wait, you idiot.
God damn it.
You're so good at chasing
I'm
somebody.
so
and
good at
slashing into
chasing.
shoes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay, we do it. I'm so excited to play Ghost Trick and see Missile again.
Yeah.
I own that now. We have to do that soon. What? It's the nurse lady. No way.
Someone help me!
Oh, god damn it.
Aren't you Terasawa-san?
Let me go!
Why are you wearing John Lennon glasses?
We got a groper out here? Scum of the earth!
That's not what's happening here, sir.
Time to do kung fu. in a
Also,
suit.
you're Yakuza. Why do you care? Oh, you're just thugs. Okay. Well, this time you'll see Missile as an actual Pomeranian because Ace Attorney Missile is a Shiba. Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
Yeah, whenever I think Missile, I do think Ghost Trick Missile. For some reason, even though I've not played it, because that's just the art that people always post of Missile. Wasn't Missile Dick's dog? Oh no, it was Missile was a cop dog.
Yeah.
We just borrowed Missile from Dick. I was like Ace Attorney
Dick
1.
Missile.
Dick Missile. That's Missile's full name.
Yeah.
Alright. Why were you eavesdropping on us? Did you run away while we were fighting?
Did anybody run away while you're fighting?
No,
Yakuza?
nope.
Can all lawyers fight like that?
Yeah.
You should see Shinjane.
But she did. She pulled a stun gun on him.
Yeah, otherwise you would have done an infinite.
He would have done a fucking like a Mugen beam from full
Now I'm just imagining-
screen.
Now I'm just imagining her trying to tase him and just the Daigo parry.
Did you really need to run away like that?
Oh my
I assume
god.
you came to see me.
There was something I wanted to talk to you about, yes. But I wasn't sure if I should. Then that pig-headed friend of yours started shouting, so I just lost it.
No, fair.
Okay, but did you have to
Nah,
tase
so
him? Not that he didn't have it coming.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
you should tase his balls.
Anyway. I'll
Yeah.
listen
So
if
it'll
you
look
want,
younger.
Tom. No matter what it is, keep your secret. Anything you tell me will fall under client attorney privilege.
She's not your client.
Yep.
Legally, you would have to tell the police anything she tells you.
Don't worry about it. It's
Well,
fine.
You know the witness who last saw Waku-san?
Was
Said
it
he
you?
saw him sleeping in his bed.
Uh-huh.
Well, that witness is a man by the name of Shono-san.
Oh.
He's one of the scientists at the
Okay.
ADC. Not only that, but he's
The
director's
weasel!
right-hand man too.
The macaque!
The monkey! The monkey!
The monkey man. He looks like the, that one guy from Kiwami 2, also. The one who's secretly Korean.
Yeah.
Wait.
Do you know how little it narrows it
That
down?
narrows it down very little.
Yes.
The guy who
He's
was
a
working
very
with the
dedicated
police.
Doctor, so the nurses have a lot of
Okay,
faith in
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
But something felt off when I heard what he had to say about the incident.
And what's that?
I guess I'm just skeptical. as to
Everybody
whether
in
or not he
Kiwami
actually
2 is
saw
secretly
Waku-san.
Korean.
I don't think he's intentionally deceiving us, but he may
Even
be mistaken
Kiryu.
somehow. And if I had to guess, I'd say the other nurses
He's involved
feel
with the
the
Korean
same.
secretly.
Yeah.
Still, why hasn't anyone mentioned this until now?
How could we? Nurses talking about a doctor behind his back?
Yeah, they never do that.
It's not something a nurse could do without consequences. And if it came
The
to
issue
a
is there's a
courtroom
difference between
testimony,
workroom gossip and,
None of you would testify.
Yeah.
and
maybe
standing
the
trial.
others
That's
wouldn't,
true.
But I would. I never really fit in over there anyway.
Also, people don't like her.
Besides,
Huh.
Yeah?
Why?
I think Okubo-san is innocent.
Oh, really? Sounds like I've finally gotten
Oh,
an
this
ally.
makes what happens here so hard.
I finally have an ally because my literal coworker, who's also a defense attorney, sure isn't.
Yeah. But yeah, like it wasn't just he met her, they worked
Yeah.
together. Like, ugh. And this is, it's a trial. This takes time.
Yeah.
I'm currently employed as a researcher at the Advanced Drug Development Center.
All right, Shido.
Part of our research consists of clinical
Yeah.
tests we perform on
Wait, is
patients
that?
in the general ward of the center. On the day
Is
of
that
the
Shido?
crime, I was making my usual rounds through the
Shido?
ward.
No, it's
Oh,
Shino.
Sho-
I think is his name.
No, Shono.
Shono, right.
I thought you said Shido, and I was like, that's not like voice actor Shido from P5.
And what time was that?
No,
That's not Kamiya.
7:50?
You're sure?
Yes. The patients eat breakfast at precisely 8 o'clock. I
The voice does
always
sound
head to
familiar.
the break room myself, right around
To
then,
Google.
too.
This break
Why
room
aren't you
to be
looking at
precise?
anybody?
That's correct.
'Cause he's
Our
autistic.
more mobile
Oh.
patients walk there
Okay,
for breakfast
excused.
instead of eating in their
Michael
own
Go.
rooms.
What else
Then,
has he been
While
in?
the nurses help the patients eat, I ask about how they
He was
feel
Gopher
and
in
how
a
the
Winnie the
medicines
Pooh
treat
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
fuck yeah!
And on the day of Waku-san's disappearance, you passed by
What
this
other
room
stuff
before
is
going to the
he
break
done?
room?
Yes.
He's Daddy Opossum in Chalk Zone.
In that
Okay.
room, you saw
Well.
Waku-san lying on the bed.
Yes.
Can you
He's in a
describe the
bunch of TV
situation to
stuff.
us as you remember it?
Video games. Here you go. He was the
The door
Monkey
has a
Blue in
window,
Ape Escape 3.
so
Oh, hell
you can see
yeah!
into the room from the hallway.
He's
And this is the
Hassam
room you're referring to,
and
yes?
Crestor and
That's
Marik
correct.
from Baldur's Gate.
From where I was standing in the hallway,
Oh!
I
yeah.
could see Waku-san lying in bed.
Yeah, that's probably where I recognize him
Oh!
from.
Asleep, with a
What?
blanket covering
He was the
most of his
original
body.
voice of Captain Price in Call of Duty 1 and
What time
2.
was that?
Oh, wow!
Around 7:50.
He's also Deckard Cain in Diablo.
No further questions.
Oh, wow!
He's been in a bunch of stuff. Oh, he's all of the Carmines in Gears of War.
Oh, oh wow! So they got that's like a big name for
She
this
actually
like
asked to testify.
slightly minor,
problem?
it seems, character.
Not really.
Oh, way more important. He was Gopher in Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, no, vital. Gopher's the key to all of this
He's also Shrek in Madagascar cards.
because he's a funnier character than we've ever had. He was Shrek.
Yeah, in Madagascar cards.
That was a game.
Terasawa-san, you were present for Shono-san's testimony just now, yes?
Yes.
And what is your opinion on that testimony?
It's bullshit.
For a scientist, I felt his wording
She
was
puts in
rather
her
imprecise.
earbuds and listens to
And
Linkin
as a
Park and
medical
walks away.
professional, I felt his actions
Yeah.
were negligent.
Could I ask you to be
Oh, he was in
more
Tack the
specific?
Great Juju Challenge.
Our witness,
Oh,
Shono-san,
God.
claims he saw Waku-san
The really
sleeping in his
racist
bed
game?
during his morning rounds.
Yeah.
However, there's no way he could
He
have
was
done
in
that
Too
just by
Human.
looking in from the
Oh
hallway.
no.
Oh, he's Electro Triple Star.
I have evidence
What?
supporting Terasawa-san's testimony.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Okay, he's been in a Suda game. That means I like him a lot.
He's also Big John and Beautiful Joe.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I like this voice actor then.
He's Beckett in Vampire the Masquerade?
I do this, right? No.
Yeah, there's no way you could have checked in without going into the room.
Take a look at this, if you would.
Take a look at his photograph.
Well, it's an important piece.
Wrong one. That one. This one.
Oh, yeah. It's the same picture.
It's the same picture, just from a different angle.
See, it's literally the same picture, but for some reason, you understood immediately that that was the wrong evidence you were presenting.
Yep.
Points to this fact.
It's Shono! That literally can't be right because we see him 3 years later at the hospital.
Yeah.
Shono's testimony was a lie.
I feel like lie is a strong word, but it is definitely incorrect.
It's one of these, or, well not necessarily.
How does it prove that the victim is already dead?
It doesn't. But this one, for sure.
Yeah.
Shono-san was lying when he said he saw Waku-san in the bed. Excuse me? What he saw from the door was likely nothing more than a bulge of sheets. He couldn't have been able to identify.
Oh!
So to claim
and that's why Okubo didn't notice, because he wasn't in there.
But common sense.
Because he went in.
It was just a bunch of sheets.
Who would be in the bed other than Waku-san?
No one.
Staff nurses are trained to always enter a room when checking in on a patient. In Waku-san's case, it's impossible to tell anything just by looking in from the hallway. There was actually one time
also, it's just
back where we
good
thought he was
practice for
under the
nurses to
cover,
actually enter the room
only
you're
to find
checking on.
Yeah.
and
And like be personable
And upon re-examining the room,
Yeah.
we realized that we had mistaken a bunched-up pillow for Waku-san.
The witness makes an important distinction. The prosecution
I think I was very tiny as a single pillow. Could make you think it was him.
that the victim was
Waku-san was very small.
Point between 7:50 and 8:30.
He was 3 apples high.
They claim that because of this time frame,
He was the size of 3 sauces.
Smuggled Waku-san's body out in his
So basically, the whole case, like the rock solid part of it, was that there was a very short window.
Yeah.
Where we know that Okubo went in, that it would have had to be the murder. But now that we've opened up when the murder could have happened, it could
be literally anybody.
But if Shono-san's testimony is invalid, as the defense asserts, we have to consider.
We are kind of doing the cornered
that
theme right now,
Waku-san was
Cookie.
taken in the middle of the night when nobody else was around. After which, the killer could have waited until the morning to plant the body in the defendant's
But the
trunk.
defendant knew where the body
In other
was.
words, the defense establishes that there is
But-
reasonable doubt that Okubo-san is the killer.
But it's reasonable doubt. That's the big thing.
It's reasonable doubt, and the cops could have coerced
You're
that and like planted the
Taking this new
idea
testimony into account,
because they had already known
I'd
where
like
the body
to call
was.
Shono-san back to the stand for cross-examination.
Well, they wouldn't have. It was they figured out where the body was because of what Okubo said.
Yeah.
Okubo told them where the body was.
Yeah, but that is yeah. But like, there are
Shono-san.
cases where the cops have already
Yes?
found the body and they've gotten somebody to confess to where it is.
Sure, but
yeah.
the issue is that is a very big stretch.
Yeah.
I'll get right to the point.
That was literally the
On
case
day
of
the crime, what did you see when you looked into Waku-san's room?
Making a Murderer, I believe.
I saw
That
Waku-san
first season of that show.
asleep in his bed, I think.
And did you get a clear look at his face?
I don't remember.
That means
So
no.
it's possible that it could have been someone other than Waku-san in that bed. Or maybe even a pillow that you mistook to be Waku-san's body. Isn't that right?
Objection! The defense is
Oh.
leading the witness.
Sustained. Please rephrase the question.
Shono-san, can you say without a doubt that Waku-san was in that bed when you checked on him?
I don't think I can. No.
Then the
Shaking my damn
rests.
head.
But I do have a quick remark for the prosecution.
Huh?
You can't do that. That's not how it works.
You're not allowed to do this.
The charges against my client stem from your assertion that he's the only possible suspect. assuming the crime
This is like a
took place
closing
within the
argument.
stated
This is not the
time
time for
frame.
that.
Yep.
However, the defense has proven without a doubt that Shono-san's testimony is unreliable, establishing reasonable doubt for my client. I would suggest then.
It's
that
okay.
you
This is
withdraw
a
the
J
charges
drama. They
against
can
my
bend the
client.
rules.
With such
Yeah.
inconclusive evidence, you'll only be wasting the court's precious time.
You need to watch more
The
crime
prosecution
K-dramas.
does
I
not
mostly watch
consider the
K-dramas
witness's
that are
testimony
crime-based.
inconclusive.
Yeah.
His memory of the incident may be
Vincenzo's
fuzzy,
a really good one.
but that doesn't change that he saw
Yes,
the
it
victim.
does.
So
It literally
your whole case
does.
Is based on a fuzzy memory. This promising young man's future is at stake, and you're willing to throw that away on unreliable testimony?
Dr. Shono is a bright and diligent researcher.
Yeah, he's not gonna
The
get
one
in
that
trouble.
who developed dementia.
Yeah, so
He
this is
vowed to
his
create a drug that could
backstory.
cure the
Is
disease.
his grandma got
After
dementia,
paying
so he's
his
like,
own
all
way
right,
through
I'm gonna
medical
figure out how to
school,
cure it for my
he went on to
grandmama.
become the head researcher
What?
of
This
Sega.
isn't relevant.
Day after day, Dr. Shono visits his sick patients out of the kindness of his heart, leading to his valiant testimony here today. If you want to know whether I trust
His
this
valiant
man,
testimony
my
that
answer
he
is a
doesn't
resounding
remember.
yes.
In other
Do you
words,
trust the
because he's
fact that
such a
this man
great
does not trust
researcher,
himself?
His testimony is infallible. His own admission that he's not sure
Yeah.
is somehow overlooked. Is that
Like he
some of
himself
it?
said, I don't know.
Because from here,
This is a
it
bad
sounds like
argument,
you're
man.
putting your faith in Shono-san's
These are
type.
bad. He's a bad
This
lawyer.
is such a good argument.
prosecution is
You're
not
putting your
as easily
faith in your
swayed as you
in the witness's
And you wanna
title,
talk
not their
reputation?
testimony.
Yeah.
What of your client's history of domestic abuse?
This
That's
has nothing to do with
also irrelevant.
objection.
6 years ago, the
You need to
defendant
call
was
it
Literally
objection.
object right now, Yagami. Come on, what are you
need
doing?
to object.
Stop letting him talk.
And the cause? A minor, drunken disagreement. Now, fast forward
Oh
to what
my,
occurred
this
a few
fucking
days prior to the
pervert.
crime.
He's so rock
Just
hard.
weasel.
Wakusan, suspecting the defendant of stealing his wallet, lashed out and punched the defendant in the face.
Yagami.
Given the
What are you? Why are you
context
standing there?
here, that alone would be motivation enough to murder
Like,
the poor
it's
Oda.
not
Oh
my God. woman.
Why is this woman standing?
Is something wrong, ma'am? Please remain seated while court is in session.
No. Fuck you, judge.
Yeah, this is where it gets peak J drama.
Eat my dick, judge.
Terasawa-san?
Okubo-san is not a violent person.
Okay, but like,
Okay,
the court
but,
He
like-
life
hasn't even had a
that he
drink
has
in over
committed
6
about.
years.
I understand where you're
Not
coming
a single
from.
drop since the incident.
My court will not stand for this commotion.
Well, you're not standing at all, sir.
Yakuza-san at all. He knew that the outburst was just caused by his dementia, that it was all the sickness's fault. So there was no
That, I
reason
think
for him
I
to
like that
resort to
line
murder.
because it's not saying it's Waku's fault that he believed some
Okubo-san
sort of
really
it was
is an
the
incredible
sickness.
Yeah.
person.
Please leave this courtroom at once.
You're right that he may be hard to approach, but he's a kind soul, and he always keeps his promises.
Lady, you are going to get
Okubo-san is
arrested.
not the only person in this courtroom who would be affected by a guilty verdict either. As a matter of fact, it would break my heart. And even through it all,
I like how they're still letting her
he
talk.
wanted me to keep this a secret, not to tell anyone.
Oh, they were already
They were
dating.
dating.
So she is. If you're trying to use character as the reason why he might commit a murder, here's character of here's why he would not commit a murder.
Yeah.
So shut up.
Making sure I was safe was the only thing in the world he cared about. That's just who he is.
Yeah, this is peak J drama.
But
Yeah.
The prosecution has already decided he's a criminal.
My love proves he's not a
Constantly given
criminal.
Yeah, that's how it works.
That's trial prosecutor. You can't be true love.
Yeah, you don't even know what that is, Baldy.
Her little outburst
'Cause
was
he's so
technically
bald.
admissible. But as the trial dragged on, it hung over the jury like a stone.
Yeah, see, that's-
Yagami didn't even win this then.
Shinpei Okubo was found
No.
not guilty.
This that entire section like after
Everything
Shono's testimony. Yeah, and then
great
it's
cut.
the same picture, by the way.
Yeah.
If you saw that.
Yeah.
died by the man's own hand.
Well, that's rough. The context makes that way worse.
Yeah. So like you can see why Yagami would have already been beaten up by it, but that extra layer of all of this, ugh. And look who comes striding in, these two jabronis.
Great.
Hi.
Hi.
Something wrong?
Remember me?
No, it's nothing, Vice Minister.
Oh, you're the Vice Minister.
But
I haven't seen you in about 3 years, Kido-san. I see you're still the director.
You look
To
familiar.
fire your sorry ass.
Quite place the name. I seem to recall you looking sharper.
Oh, we have an antagonistic
I'm
relationship.
a detective based in Kamurocho now. The name's Yagami.
Ah, I remember now. You're the reason.
Oh God!
With us.
Immediately.
Okubo-san was unstoppable. If only my testimony had been
Bro.
better.
Shono-san, right?
You're.
Does it matter? What brings you?
I'm
investigating a murder. And I'll need
Investigate a different murder.
Yeah, different one. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
I'm here to investigate murders, so let me pat your tummy.
So why did Shintani call you?
That's the thing. It's like it's been 3 years and Shintani wasn't even in there during the final trial. Like,
Yeah, so that makes it especially weird that he called him. Look at this man's sideburns.
Received a phone call from this Shintani-san you speak of.
Uh-huh.
Do you know who he was calling?
Dr. Shono.
The same Shono-san you were just with?
Why? Great question.
Yes. However,
He's still on
it's
his lunch money.
unclear as to what the point of the call was meant to be.
Oh, that makes sense.
Shono was away from his desk at the time, you see, and Shintani-san
Yeah, so
message.
Don't even know
You
what
have
he could
no
have
idea
said.
what he wanted to talk about?
Oh.
None. Shono says he doesn't know a Shintani-san and sees no reason why.
I doubt that's
Shono's
true.
never met him.
Oh, really?
Well, at least from what Yagami saw during the trial, he never met.
Yeah, Shintani just met Terasawa and Okubo.
Turns out, sometimes complete strangers pretend to be close friends or relatives in order to contact us. Perhaps.
Oh, that's so
Shintani-san
bright.
Fell into that category.
Have
Yeah,
you
it's
heard of the
hospitals,
mole
they're
murders
right.
taking place in Kamurocho, Dr. Kido? 3 Yakuza, each one with their eyes gouged out. It's a grisly business.
3 Yakuza and another. Oh, there we go.
I've seen the news.
Can you think of anything tying the ADDC to those murders?
Huh? Look, just what are you
That
I believe we're done here. There's nothing I can help you with.
That is a heavy accusation to just drop on him.
I thought that was him saying that.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Detective Kuroiwa, Kamuro Police, organized crime.
Oh.
Kuroiwa, you suck. Look at his stupid haircut.
Why are
One of the
you
guests
here?
Has information related to the case
Oh.
I'm currently investigating.
About that.
I'd like to speak to you as a material witness to the murder of the lawyer Masamichi Shintani.
You were kind of a witness.
Not only was he a witness, it was literally in his house.
He discovered the body. Like, you kinda gotta be there. You want to take a quick break?
Yeah,
I got food over
that
here.
seems like a good time.
Previously.
We'll pause. Yeah, we'll take a quick little break. We'll come back. I'm gonna go make a piss. And we'll burb. We'll burb.